guys, thanks for joining me today on another episode of Dimitra's Dishes. So today I'm going to be making a spicy Greek cheese dip called Tyrokafteri, and it's really exactly what it sounds like. It's spicy cheese in a dip form. It's delicious. You know, eat it with some pita bread, or even better, I have an olive bread recipe that's coming up really soon on the blog, on the website, on the blog, and YouTube. So check that out, look for it, and this tastes delicious with that. But it has almost like a mayonnaise-y type consistency, so it's really good as a spread in sandwiches, so use it for pretty much anything. Let's go over the ingredients and then we'll get started. It literally just takes a few minutes to put together. You need some roasted red peppers. I like to buy them already made in the jar. I mean, they do a really good job. You can definitely roast your own if you want, but they're pretty good in the jar. You need some crushed red pepper flakes. That's where the spiciness is going to come from. A little bit of Greek yogurt, a little bit of ricotta cheese. This is whole milk, homemade ricotta, which is really simple to make. You get the recipe on my website, as well as the Greek yogurt recipe. They're both on the channel and on my website. You need some feta cheese, a lemon, a little bit of olive oil, some black pepper, some pine nuts for garnish, completely optional, and I also like to serve this with nice bell peppers to garnish. It adds a lot of freshness because this is a pretty rich, salty dip, so this kind of cuts that. All right, so you just pretty much pop everything in your food processor. Put everything in here all together at the same time. It's going to be cheesy and salty and tangy, really delicious. This in there. Now this is supposed to be spicy, so I'm going to put like 3-4 pinches of these crushed red pepper flakes. You put as much as you like. You can definitely control this, so that way you make it as spicy or as not as spicy as you like it, Now I have another recipe that has feta and roasted red peppers. It's a roasted feta with red pepper dip. That is super delicious too. Check that out on my blog. I haven't posted it on YouTube yet, but I did shoot a professional video with a professional production company, and you could rent that on my blog as well. Check it out. It's roasted red pepper and feta dip, and it is delicious. It's completely different from this one, by the way. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of lemon juice in here, and that's going to add a lot of freshness. And we're just going to turn the mixer on. Did I have my black pepper? I didn't have my black pepper. Some black pepper. And I'm going to puree this. Well, let me add my olive oil to this too. A couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Like a 1/4 cup, actually. It's going to make it nice and smooth. And I'm going to puree this until everything is nice and smooth, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right, so it's looking like it's nice and creamy. So I'm going to give it a little taste. Make sure it's really good. It's so good. It's tangy, but it's creamy. It's spicy, but not too spicy, because crushed red pepper flakes really aren't that spicy. I haven't added any salt to my dip because the cheese is very salty. Even my ricotta cheese is a little on the salty side. I like to make it a little saltier when I make it at home. So depending on how salty or not salty your cheese is, that's how you can determine if yours will need more salt. But I really have never ever added salt to this dip. It's salty enough as it is. So I'm going to just put it in my little serving bowl right here. See how nice and creamy it is? Really pretty. The color is gorgeous. Look at that. Really delicious. I'm going to just drizzle a little more olive oil on this. I love olive oil, so I drizzle kind of a lot. And some pine nuts that I've toasted, and they're going to add a little crunch. I always like, anytime I have something creamy, to add something crunchy with it. Either eat something crunchy like bell peppers, or if you don't have bell peppers, just put some pine nuts on there. But the bell peppers do add some beautiful color. And you could use any color bell pepper. It doesn't have to be green. It could be yellow, orange, red. That looks pretty just like that. Squeeze a little more oil. What is this, lemon on top? And that's it. Let me get my olive bread too. So I've been making olive bread a lot this week, and this is one of my little loaves that I've made. It's like a whole wheat olive bread, really delicious. It's gonna be very yummy with this, and it's coming really soon to the channel. An episode is coming up really, really soon. I'm gonna have some of this yumminess. Go on the website, www.dimitrasdishes.com. Get this recipe and more, and let me know how it turns out. Let me know how you like it. I'd love to see some pictures. Post comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Yummy. Put a pine nut on here. This is seriously delicious. I can live off of this.